Hello and welcome back to whatever we want to call this. I still haven't decided on a name yet, so we're going for vlog. I'm guessing that's what I'm going to stick with. But I hope you guys are doing all right. All right. Thank you for coming on a Thursday rather than a Friday. I wasn't going to do this. I'm not doing it tomorrow, so I thought, fuck it, we'll do a sporadic one today because I got some exciting vape mail. So I thought we'll do a random liquid. So today it's going to be general chit chat afterwards, but what we're going to do is I've got some Blue Buddha liquid in. So we've got Lubriderm, we have Cartel Crime Wave, we have Pear Appletini, and we have YouTube Jail Drank. So we will be going through all them. What I did do was, I tried to keep it as equal as possible. I've got 4 RDAs that I've recalled, rewicked, and we're just going to go through them. The problem we have is I don't have 4 of the same RDAs. So we are going for the Nightmare 25 with a pair of 26 aliens. We're going for the OG Recoil with a pair of 26 aliens. We're going with the Drop 1.5. And the only reason I didn't have another RDA that I thought was going to be good would be the Twisted Message 24, but it has got a single mothership coil in it. But as we're not trying to compare the same liquid, I thought it will be fine anyway, but that's going to be the only difference for this. I thought, well, fuck it, let's give it a go. I didn't want to re-wick and that on camera, so I've redone all them. So got them all done and ready. But before we go any further, what am I vaping on? So guys in chat, if you stick in chat what you are vaping. So today I've got the Ether on the Abyss. This has just been kind of a regular one for me with some, it's a horrible liquid, so I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's like an orange cough syrup. And it's my last little bit, so I'm just trying to plow through it. And this has happened, but I don't know why. The Denali with the ether on it. And you know what? I quite enjoy that. And in there is Yoda P. It's a 50-50 liquid. If anybody wants some of this stuff, it's like a really nice lemonade. Head over for Juice for Days. They've got it on sale for $1.99. So I always pick up about 6 bottles of these at a time. So, yeah, head over there and get that. Oh, and I've also got the billet box with the Molan Bridge in that, and inside that I have some Anarchist Watermelon, which I'm loving. Mike's vaping on the Billet 520 with Homeboy OC heads in it, which is a good liquid. So, fuck it. I've been waiting so long to try this, but what I am going to do is I am going to, you won't see this, but I will, is I've got his menu here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick one. I know which one I'm picking first. And then try it. Give us 2 seconds. Right, so straight off the bat, because I haven't tried it, I've just smelt them, but I want to try it, and there's a load of you been saying it, Lubriderm, which is, no, that's fucking wrong, a fig bread pudding, and this smells really fucking good. Oh. So we'll do that one on the Nightmare 25. If you can hear screaming, my neighbours are deciding to have fucking WrestleMania next door, so I apologise in advance. But there's some noisy bastards. If you're watching next door, shut up. So yeah, we've got, that's a really, it's got an essence of like cornbread pudding, which is my all-time favourite liquid that obviously I can't get hold of anymore by Country Clouds, but he's got that essence of flavour. So let me just, I'll see if I can get it on camera a little bit. Fuck, I don't know how people do this on camera because I've just poured it all over my RDA. Shut up. Right. Let's give this a go. So this is a 0.1. So we're going to rank this all the way up. We're going to do 90 watts. So I do get fig. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, actually. So I think I'm burning through the flavour. I do get a lot of fig. Oh, sorry, guys. Move this out of the way. Fuck me. This is good. I think this may overtake the cornbread pudding, but I want to sit with this one for a while and give it a go. But as I have decided to pour liquid fucking all over this, because someone got a bit overexcited. That's what generally happens. Right. That is something deep. That is something else. Yeah, fig Newtons. I fucking hate fig Newtons, but this is great. It's not an overpowering fig. It's not a sweet and creamy. Fuck me, this is good. If you like, I would not say it was a thick dessert. It's like it's the difference. I know quite a lot of you in America, but it's like the difference. Well, I'll do it for America. It's like going to Walmart or going to a high-end restaurant. If you're going for like just say fig bread pudding, because this is what it's not the Walmart shit. This is sort of like the more refined high-end taste stuff. I wouldn't say I can't put my finger on it. It's just so nice. Brother, you fucking smashed this. We have another drip. This show might just be me ploughing through this whole bottle. Let's have another go. I reckon on a billet boxy small chamber, those flavors are going to be so punchy. Because at the moment it's quite. I wouldn't say it was forward flavor. It was more like in the middle to slightly lower flavor. Not saying it's bad at all. It's fucking amazing. It's really good, but it's not. I can tell it's not a commercial liquid. It's like if you've ever tried Sifu's J's liquids where it's DIY, you can taste that it's more complex. I think is the word I'm trying to use. It's not like right if you buy just for instance banana man, it's like punch in your face banana. It's not all forward flavor. It's the more you vape it, you get like the subtle hints of something else. Guys, Lubriderm, get your orders in. He's in chat, but he's only listening. So you got to go and get yourself some of this. I'll have some water in a minute. Right. Let's go to the next one. We'll move this out of the way because I'm going to get fucking confused. So we're going to go now to the drop 1.5. And we are going to try. Let's try the Pear Appletini, which is a pear infused apple martini. In my drinking days, I did used to enjoy a good martini. That was only once I had way too much to drink and I thought I'd be a bit sophisticated. Not with this fucking accent, but I tried. So let's just soak these cotton. That's the one thing I hated about these drop. Yeah, it's dropped because you drop your coils in and your wicks, but fuck me, it's nearly on the same level as a mesh deck with the amount of cotton you need. Right, let's get these saturated. Fuck me, that's coming out, eh? Right, let's turn this all the way down. Right, let's drop a bit more on there. Oh, that's smelling good. It doesn't smell overly boozy, which I thought it was going to be really like a really boozy liquid. Open the airflow a bit. Oh, I'm not getting a lot of pear. There is underneath. It's sort of what's the word? It's tickling. It's a tickle of pear, but I can taste a really. It's not a candy apple. It's like a sweet apple, not like biting into an apple. That sort of feel. It's. I'm trying to think of a good way to describe. It's the first time I've had to do this sort of liquid tasting, and it's quite difficult to try and converse what I'm getting. It's a very subtle hint of. I wouldn't say it was Martini, as in necking Martini. It's not strong. It's like the opposite to like a candied sweet. It's Here's a good way of describing it. You know, like apple sours when you were younger, and you'd get like the apple sour shots. You know, there's alcohol in there, but you can't taste the alcohol, but you can taste like the flavors of the alcohol. You act like a posh eater in your review. I'm trying. It's like that. I can taste it's an apple martini, but it's not like that harsh, boozy like aroma you get off it. These have been steeping for quite a while, so these have been steep. You write your dates differently to me. It's been steeping over a month, and I'm liking this. It's like Jay's Drunken Apples. You can taste the booze, but it's a nice booze. It's not that harsh booze. This is that step below the alcohol flavor, which is really nice. If you're not into like your really boozy sort of liquids, like I know he's got a botanical gin on there. Let me have some water, which is probably quite boozy. This has got like a this is nice for people that don't like booze but want to try it, and it is extremely vapeable. I would like to have had a little bit more pear in that. Just a little bit to bring that pear forward a little bit, because I can taste the apple and obviously the slight alcohol martini taste, but the pear it feels like it wants to come forward, but it's not as much. But mate, another cracker. I'm going to plow through that as well. I don't know whether also putting this on an MTL may bring out more of the pear. Clowns in chat, and I know Tribal Buddha's in chat. If you put that in an MTL, would the pear come forward a little bit more? I don't know though. If you know, guys, whack that in chat. But another one, Pear Appletini, worth giving that one a go. Right, on to the next. So we are going to go for now the TM24. Is it I keep getting this confused. Is it 24? Yeah. And in this, we are going to try the YouTube jail drank, which is a black cherry lime cola. The only black cherry I've ever tried was when I first started vaping, the cheap ones that you used to get at the corner shop. So it'd be nice to taste a decent one. Let's just get this saturated up. Oh, there you go. The pear is a side note. Wasn't supposed to be all pear. No, that's good. Yeah, I understand that now. I don't know what that noise was, but it is good. It's well, the smell is really, really nice. So this is the black cherry lime cola. So what we're on this. Oh no, that is not the right resistance. Let's remeasure. There we go. Right off the bat, lime cola. I got that straight off the bat. Oh, that is a nice. That is a really nice lime. It's not. If I'm getting this wrong, Steve, let me know. But this is just what I'm getting. I'm not getting an actual lime. This is like. I'm not going to say like. Hang on, let me just have another go. That reminds me of a drink. I'm not going to say Sprite or anything like that. It's like a different type of like the lemon and lime drink that you get. But the cola is really, it's different. Lime cordial. Fuck me, I'm not getting no black cherry. I don't know whether that's just because I can't taste black cherry, but now I am. Just think this cotton needed a bit more of a break in. Let's have another little dribble on this. I'm going to vape myself out by the end of this show. Oh, that one's a fucking dark horse, mate. Shit. Just talk amongst yourselves. Give me a bit. This is lovely. This mothership fucking drinks through liquid like no man's business. That is tasty. Fucking Steve, what have you done to this? This is so nice. Oh, Birdie, I've got some Cloud9 on the way. I keep seeing you using it and Steve's Legion's using it. I thought, oh, fuck it, I'll give it a go. But guys, if you like, it hasn't got the fizz, which is good. I'm not getting the fizzy sort of like soda-y drink. You went with Cello's cherries, chocolate candies, sweet and lime, but not candied. Yeah, I don't know what you've done to this, but as I said, you're not getting a fizz. It's like take beer for instance. It's not like a Stella. It's like when you go to these craft beers and it just tastes that little bit more complex and nicer. You're not getting that fizziness, which is what I like. Fuck me, Trouble, you smashed it with this. I'm thankful for getting this because this is going to go. I might have to order some more off you of this. I don't want to put this down. One more. I've heard about the fizzy trifle. Fuck me, that is something else. Right, we'll jump to the last one. Right, the last one is the cartel. Yeah, I've already spoken to Andy Tribal. I'm going to drop it up to him because we're going to head up that way anyway, me and the missus. But the last one in the pack is the Cartel Crime Wave. It's the one he's made for me, which is, you can get it as well. It's a blackberry lemon cheesecake. I haven't had a good lemon, so I thought if there's one man that can do it, it's Tribal. So let's drip a little bit. And as per usual, I've overdripped. Where's Uncle Chris when you need him? So let's get this all saturated. Oh. Right. I won't put the lid on that one. I promise you I won't swipe it, Tribal. I made sure I got hold of it. Well, Andy messaged me earlier on and said, "You've got my bottle." Like, damn. Right, let's try this. This is Cartel Crime Wave. Oh. Let me have some more. I'm getting a bit dry. As Rip Triple say, I'm getting dry knuckles. Right, let's have a drip some more. Right down the middle. Right, let's go. Oh, that lemon is nice. That is not a strong lemon. Oh, fuck me. The cheesecake isn't like quite a lot of cheesecakes. I know a lot of you will know because most people if they started on desserts, it was some sort of strawberry cheesecake or something. It gets sickly after like one or two puffs. This is not sickly at all. It's a sweet blackberry lemon. But as I said before, it's none of these are like overly. They're not candied fruits. I nearly said vegetables then. That is fucking lovely. I wouldn't say if you gave that to me, I wouldn't tell you that was a blackberry lemon cheesecake. I can't tell you obviously because I know what it is. I can sort of pick it up, but that's just a really nice liquid. I put this in the same standing as obviously you hear me talk about cucumber cantaloupe by Bloom. I don't taste cucumber, I don't taste cantaloupe, but the liquid is fucking outstanding. This is the same. Where I don't really taste it. It's all come together. So now that I know what it is, I can pick the subtle notes of it, but now it's saturating, I can actually now. It's probably because I'm speaking about it, but I can taste that lemon coming through. I'm not a sweet fruit person. I like real fruit flavors. Yeah. Well, fuck me, Tribal. There's some outstanding liquids. So give me a minute. I'll have another one. Shit. Right. Hands down. I'm not going to nick and do banana stickers and all that shit. All I'm going to say is every single one of you in chat and everybody who's watching this on the replay needs to go and follow Blue Buddha over on Instagram and get hold of him and get some of these. So look for that logo, mate. Outstanding. What we'll do quickly is I've got his menu here. I will run through his menu. I'll let you know everything that he has. So he does all prices include shipping. We'll ship internationally, but obviously you'll have to pay the shipping costs if you're in the UK or anywhere outside of the US. They're available in 3 milligram, 6 milligram, 12 and 18 may be available upon request. 30 mils is $7 US, 60 mils is $14, 120 is $25, which is it's good prices. You got the Cool Kids line, which is everything in here apart from the Pear Appletini, which isn't. So the Cool Kids line is the Lubriderm, which is the fig bread pudding, which is outstanding. You've got Preparation H, which is an iced lychee sorbet. That sounds fucking amazing as well. Your YouTube Jail Drank, which is a black cherry lime cola. Green Winter Green, which is a wintergreen certs. I'm not sure what that is. So, Tribal, if you're in chat still, you're whacking in chat for people and for me to know what a certs is. You got the Cartel Crime Way, which is a blackberry lemon cheesecake. You got barbed berry pie, which is strawberry rhubarb pie. And then you got the hashtag Buddha line, which is the Pear Appletini. The gin fizzy, which is a botanical gin fizz. And le meringue pie, which is a lemon meringue pie. And then you've got the Blue Buddha, a downside reboot, which is a blueberry yogurt. And the last one is So You Don't Like Cucumber, huh? Which is a cucumber mint lemonade. So all you guys need to go give this guy a follow, because fuck me, my mouse has just given up the ghost. So you need to head over to it's a breath mint. You need to head over to Blue Buddha and give him a follow. He's also known as Tribal Buddha, is his personal Instagram. So go give him a follow on that as well. You can catch him on Mixing It Up over on KVTV_online, which is a mixing show with Jay Clown, who's in chat, Sifu Mustache, and Uncle Chris Overdrip. So everything that they make, they put on ELR, which is the e-liquid recipe. So if you just type in that into Google, it's like a forum of all the different liquids, and everything they make on the show, they put up on there, so you can copy their recipes. If you're into mixing, get on there and test it. That was a special request from Grim Green. Head over to the KVTV, give him a like and a subscribe, and catch Tribal Buddha on that. Fuck me, they are some lovely liquids. I'm really impressed. So that was my first attempt of a liquid tasting. It's a lot fucking difficult than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a piece of piss, but it isn't. So I shout out to anybody that does this on the live. I know Nick does his live liquids. He's done that for quite a while now. We're not going to end it here. We're just going to stick around. We're only 30 minutes in, so we've got another 30 or so minutes. So if there's anything you want to talk about, chuck it in chat, and we'll talk about it. There is a couple of things I would like to talk about. So I'm dribbling over here. All that liquid and all that water. What did I want to talk about? Yes. The 28 gauge aliens will be going on my website as of tomorrow. There's a lot in the works at the moment over here. I've updated all my stock, so we're back in stock now for a little while. So I will be carrying on back stock, and I won't let it drop as low as it has done. But you guys are just so amazing, and getting in those orders and basically fucking buying me out like Mike did, who decided to wipe me out completely. But thank you for that. I'm loving everything about this community at the moment. I know my last one, I was a bit of a rant episode, but I just felt that it needed to be said. So I said I won't talk too much more about it, and that was the end of. But it seems to have followed me onto other shows. I obviously sponsor the Northern Union Vape Show, and he got brought up on there as well. So I like the fact that people are watching it and agree with what I'm saying. So I'm happy with that. I want to give a shout out to Birdman. I know he's in chat now. The nicest fucking bloke I've ever met. He's a lovely bloke. He'll randomly call me or send me messages, seeing me and the family are doing good. Been watching his reviews, and I love the fact that he's doing purely mechs, doing reviews on what he loves, not just on things that are sent that were sent to him or that people want to see. he's doing stuff that he loves, and I like the fact now that we've got a dedicated mech reviewer because he goes so in depth with it for people that want to get into mechs, but like I was at the time, got a bit of a squeaky bum every time you thought about it. We need people like Birdman in the community who's a wealth of knowledge, not just on like single tube mechs, but on not just on single tube mechs, but on stacks. He's so well known. He's got such a lot of knowledge of stuff like that. So if any of you are looking at mechs or are massive or massively who are a massive fan of mechs, that was what I was trying to say. Follow him on YouTube, follow him on Instagram, and you won't be fucking disappointed. He's just a fucking lovely bloke, and I'm sort of honoured to call him my friend. So just want to spend time to shout out Birdman. You're an absolute fucking legend. Never change. He takes no bullshit. He says it how it is, and that's the sort of person I like. And he can have a good fucking banter as well. He'll give as good as he gets. So, yeah, thanks, Birdman. Keep it up. Also, yeah, hashtag MechLife. Tribal said, get his calls. I rock them in my Nightmare 25. Cheers, mate. Yeah, Mike's grabbing fucking 28. So if you want 28, get in there before him. That man. Also, I just want to shout myself out that I'm fucking great at packaging. I always send everything out in small parcels just to keep the prices down. Well, this man bought so many fucking colours, I needed about three of these small packages to get them out. I managed to get them all into one. So I'm just saying, whoever says video games don't help in life, Tetris fucking smashed it for me. So, yeah, Mike's impressed as well. Ivan Covenant, right, mate. He gives as good as he gets. Yeah, he's got some good fucking banter. And it's great to see him on an English show with Geordie and LPC Vapes. They have great chemistry, and that Ohm's Law is a great show. I went on it. I think I went on episode 3 or 4. And, mate, they make you feel so welcome. Yeah, they will tear you a new one for a giggle, but it's all in jest, and it's what you need in life. Jake, hello, bruv. You missed a random liquid. Mate, get over to Tribal. You need to get yourself some, well, all of it. All of it. All these Buddha tinctures. You need to head over there. My boat loaded, of course. We're very well packaged. Yeah. Yeah, I always panic when I send calls out because obviously mine are in little glass bottles, and I've only ever had one smash on me. And that was because I can't remember where I sent them. They went pretty far. It was Morocco they went to, and it's 1 out of 5 smashed. So I was quite impressed. So that's why I've gone for quite thick bottles. Just keep coming out like clowns at VW. Yeah, mate. Yeah, look, we got Jake in the in chat. Go over and head up Scrapwood. Jake Scrapwood. This guy makes some insane mods. And he's just he's cranking out these 3D printed glow in the dark ones, and fuck me, the work on them is outstanding. And if you're like me, and just a little bit of a Star Wars fan, well, I'm quite a big Star Wars fan. He does some great Stormtrooper ones. So head over to Jake Scrapwood. Give him a follow. Just a little bit of a hint to him. Get some YouTube videos up, mate, of some how you build them and a bit of a in-depth of your mods, because I think loads of people would fucking like to watch that. So yeah, everyone go hit him up. We got Ern in chat. You're right, mate. How's it going in the vape shop? Yeah, hope you ain't got my ugly mug on the big screen. Oh, he still has those two. Makes me sad. But yeah, please go and give him a follow. But actually, just give everybody in chat a follow. You've got to start sharing the love. Right. Has anyone heard of this? Sorry, change subject completely. I had this out for a reason. Cover it up. If I show you that, would you know what it is? I'll give you a couple of seconds in chat. No. This was bought to me. I've got 2 of them now. These were bought for me from my wife as part of my Christmas present. You're definitely on the shop speaker zone. Buy everything. Right. This is an Org Vape Skynet. Never fucking heard of them. If anyone else heard of this, just say it in chat because I have never heard of these before. She bought them because they were cheap, and I thought, no, not a Falcon, Org Vape Skynet. She bought them for me because they're only a couple of quid, and it was a bit of a stocking filler type thing, and just to keep, just in case everything goes to shit. She can't remember where she got them from, but fuck me, they're good. For a little cheap, a sub-ohm tank, you have a Skynet. I'm really impressed with it. I was a bit like, oh god, here we go. It's gonna ruin all the flavour. Do you know what? I'm getting actually really nice flavour off it. They come in these little tiny packages, and yeah, I just thought it was interesting. Slowly, fucking Geordie Vapor, you bastard. You're right, geezer, how's it going? Do they take mesh as well? Oh. Well, I will say, if you're in the old vape apocalypse, and you want a little sub-ohm tank for a couple of quid, and you just want to keep it in a drawer just in case, fucking get some of these. I think the price of the tank is probably more than what the coils are fucking worth. But yeah, if you can fit Falcon coils in there, it's well worth it. Yeah, get Jake on fucking Ohm's Law. Fucking great show. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you that. I was just so impressed. And the vapor production was like so good. They're impossible to find in the States. Let me know and I'll see if I can find you some over here. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that they're not all fucking top-notch stuff is the best. Some of the old obscure stuff, I thought I would have heard of it, but yeah, never heard of it. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. Something a bit different. There was something else I wanted to show you. If you're looking for some Japanese English liquid that's a bit different, get hold of these. Are sample bottles that I got from the vape show, Vape and Air. It's two Japanese ladies, and they've moved to the UK and started this company. And this is outstanding. Chestnut cake. The bottles don't look like this. They've got, apparently it's a famous Japanese painting on the front. It's got like the big waves and that. If any of you into Japanese art, you'll know exactly what I'm on about, because apparently it's really famous. But chestnut cake, oh fuck me, it is so nice. So we've got that one. Green tea and honey. This is only a couple of them. That I don't like tea, and I'm not overly keen on honey. But this is so nice. We have this one I wasn't sure of, wasn't keen on, but was a bit different. Rich milk and Azuki ice cream, which apparently, yeah, chestnut cake sound right up your street, mate. It fucking was straight up mine, and I've pretty much ploughed through the little bottle. I'm literally dripping a couple of drips and then putting it away. But apparently this is a Japanese traditional drink that they drink. I don't know what an Azuki ice cream is, but it is really nice. It's like a spiced drink. And this one, which hands down is, is going to be good, is an iced mango. So you need to be into Japanese food for that one. Okay, it's all right. Don't get me wrong, it's different. But I tried it in the convention on one of those little Vupu Vinci pod things, and I was really impressed with it. Daz, you all right, mate? I'll have to get back on Home Store soon. Yeah, definitely. Just hit me up. I'm more than happy. But as we know, Geordie streams over me, so it's a bit of a fight. Only joking, bruv. Yeah, no, definitely. Let me know when you want me on there, and we'll sort it out. Yeah, so guys, check them out. I ended up just Googling it because I couldn't find them. There is a couple of shops. What I'll do actually while we're on here, Vape on Air Ice. You can get it. My fucking mouse on Vape Green. And okay, what I'll just do, it makes fucking life so much easier, is copy, paste. There you go. That's their. Well, it takes you straight to one of juice, but that's their website. Have a look. They've got some really nice flavors on there. They're a bit pricey. I think they were about 15 quid a bottle for 50 mils. But I'm not joking. Yeah, Stream Wars. I would say me and you, we should do like a celebrity death match, but you've started boxing again, so well, you might help me sort out my teeth, but apart from that, I think I'll just get battered. It'd be good fun though. I have a roasted Japanese sweet potato liquid. Roasted sweet potato. I love sweet potatoes, but I don't know how it's going to taste in the liquid. But yeah, it reminds me of what was it called? Grim Green tried it. Is it Supwa, the creamed mung bean? See, that sounds fucking horrendous, but I really want to give it a go. So I don't know anybody in. I think that's Indonesian. I don't know anybody in Indonesia, but I really want to get hold of a bottle of it just to try it because it sounds so horrendous. I want to try it. It's like there was another one, if any of you guys remember, called from a company called Unscathed, and it was called Roots. And apparently, it was meant to taste like an actual root of a plant. And there was an old vape channel when I first started vaping. Yeah, the Mung Bean Wee Baby Sheemus. Yeah, that one. I really want to get hold of it. What liquids are these, mate? What liquid? Oh, that's the Vape and Air ones that I showed up. Yeah, that is the one. Yeah, called Roots. It's meant to taste like actual roots, but on this show, it was Mountain Vapors. I don't know if they're still about. I know Ryan Hall now, the guy that was owned the shop, now's got some fucking weather channel thing. But they used to give it to people in a shop because apparently it just tastes like dirt. But I really want to give that a go as well. But so if anyone knows of anybody that's still got a bottle, of unscathed Roots, I really want to give that a go, and I'll buy it off them if they've still got it. But here we go. Worst liquid I've ever tried was fried chicken and waffles. Tasted like old deep fryer oil smells. Yeah, that's similar. That my worst liquid was a deep fried strawberry Twinkie, and I actually gagged so much that I nearly threw up. But the vapor smelt worse, and I was vaping it, and my mate nearly threw up. So it was like, mate, what the fuck are you vaping? He took the full bottle and launched it, just fucking lobbed it. It was like, you ain't fucking vaping now. Go buy another bottle. That was the worst liquid I've ever tried. And I can't remember who made it, but fuck me. Even when you dripped it, you're a bit like, whoa, I'm not too keen on that one. But if you like fried stuff, there's a company called Donut Kings, and they do one called Deep Fried Donut. And it sounds horrendous. The first vape, you're like, oh God, I'm not sure of that. Take another vape and you'll fall in love with it. The only way to describe it is if you've ever been to like a fun fair, like a proper outdoor fun fair, and they do the deep fried donuts, get rid of all the donuts and you know the little crumbs at the bottom. It's like dipping your finger in that and eating it. It's identical. And they're only like £6 for like 120 mils. If you can get hold of some, I got 2 bottles back to back, and that's all I vaped for like a good week and a half. Have you had the Dispergo custard donut? No, I haven't. That's sort of like the only donutty one I've ever had because a guy that I know that owns Juice for Days had them on sale for literally I think they were like £2 or £3 a bottle. And I got that one, and I got the strawberry creamed one. And then I got the lemon donut, and I hated the lemon one. But the strawberry one was all right, but it didn't really taste like donut. But the deep fried donut is outstanding. Fucking weird liquid. I gave it to a mate at work. He was like, fuck, I ain't even taking a second puff. Forced him to take a second one. He went out and bought another 2 bottles. He was like, I need to get some. So yeah, it's well worth getting a hold of, and it's by Donut Kings. I'm not a massive donut fan, but the custard donut tickled my pickle. I'll have to give that up. And I haven't tried fried banana, the fried line yet. I need to get on that. I'm so out of the loop with liquids. I'm a bit of a snob with liquids most of the time, where I know what I like, and then I buy random bottles of liquid. Like I've got this one sitting here. I've taken the label off it because I didn't want to show you guys what it is, but that is fucking horrendous. I always go, oh, that sounds good. Oh, Donut King's even. Donut King. I bought this thinking, oh, this sounds nice, mate. It tastes fucking disgusting. And after like a month, it's gone like dehydrated piss color. And I'm too tight fisted to fucking throw it away. So I keep dripping it, and then it's one of those liquids that just kills your coils. No matter how you clean it, you can still taste it. So I may have to throw it, but it's probably going to sit there for another 6 months before I sort of decide to throw it in the bin. Hey, Geordie's a liquid snob as well. Fried is pretty solid. Need to give that. Yeah, Donut Kings, the ice cream and the Twinkie and the Oreo. See, I don't like Twinkies just in general. I can just taste chemical, and the cream is fucking horrendous. But that's just me. I see what I will do. Donut King deep fried donut. I will put a £12 a bottle at the two for 20 quid. So what I'll do, I'll probably get a fucking community strike for this, but I don't really care. There you go. 2 for 20 quid on this one. There's just the top one. You love a good banana. If you like banana, seriously, just get hold of some banana, man. It is like a fucking cheap banana sweet. Boule Bolu is hands down a great liquid, and I vaped so much of that stuff. And then Andy Jones told me to try Banana Man, and I got it, and it's like the complete opposite of what Boule is, but that is outstanding. And I picked these up in litre bottles. This 250 one, I just pour the litre into it because I use that in a billet as well. But trying to get that, a big litre bottle, and pour that into the billet, I've tried it once and it went wrong, so I have to decant it into that. But the only problem with Darkstar, I don't know if any others have any issue, it's the fucking size of the old nib on it. It's so hard to get that into anything. Like if you've got it's even like the Ether Bridge. If I get the fill port out, you ain't gonna get that in. Oh, you're probably not gonna see in that tiny asshole. Don't fit in there. If you get the ether out, you're definitely not getting it in that little hole there, and it's just not good. And when you're dripping, literally gravity fucks it. You turn it with gravity, it just comes out. So it takes Banana Man's from Darkstar, Mike. So head over to Darkstar, and they come in. They're called, I don't know if it's bottle shots. So they come with just the concentrate, and then you just add the VG and PG. These, I think, 1 to 2 weeks steep. I let mine steep for a month with just the concentrate till it changes colour. Then I add the VG and PG. Then let it steep for 2 weeks, and the flavours are a million times better. But I know lots of people that just fucking vape it as soon as sort of like the mix and vape. You are Flat Cap. Yeah, so that's the only problem I have with those bottles. So if there was a way for Darkstar to have these nibs, have this nib, but have it as in like a like one of these the smaller nibs, like a converter thing on it, mate, it'd be so much better because I end up having to decant it from that into that, and from that into a smaller bottle. I use an old nicotine bottle, like the little 10ml ones. Just fill it up and just give it a little squeeze. Sean, you all right, mate? But yeah, we got more. Oh, we got Frank in here. You all right, mate? Any of you guys? We got new people in now. What are you vaping on? Show me what you're vaping on. Is anybody else vaping on an MTL on a 21700 Mac? Because it tastes nice. Yeah. So if any of you are looking for lemonades, Yoda P, and for any of you new guys in chat, hit up Blue Buddha tinctures and get yourself some Blue Buddha liquids. Fucking top notch liquids. So it's Blue Buddha Vapes on Instagram, and I don't have my little moderator in here, so can't be dropping no link. So I will just do it quickly now for you. So we have Blue Buddha Vape. Let me just cut and paste this. Cut and paste. Go follow him over on Instagram, and he's got his menu on there as well. And it took just over a month to get from him to here, but mate, by the time he gets it, there's no steep period because obviously it's steeped on the travel, so it's well worth it. So what we got? Geordie's vaping on the Valhalla Mini on the Stream Crave Lipo with Carmilla in it by Black Rose Elixir. I've been hearing about Black Rose Elixir. I still haven't had a chance to try it. Buddha's vaping on the Vortex on the Snowcap Steppy. Who else? Anybody know Elliot? No. Blotto Max, Odin 200, Code Red. How is the Blotto Max? Because I didn't say anything when I had Bogan on my other show the other day. No, it was last week. I never got on with the Blotto, the original Blotto. I drove all the way to Birmingham to the expo to get the Splotto edition, and I couldn't get on with it. I really couldn't get on with it. But everyone's saying even if you didn't like it, get the Max, because apparently the airflow and that is a million times better on there. The fucking mouse has stopped working. We're going. All right, what else have we got? Milky coffee in the Pulse vessel. I'm loving that people are jumping on this Pulse. Remember the holiday slowed the shipping down. Oh, that's true, but it worked in my favour because everything was steeped out lovely. Carmilla is a very I'm shit because I'm dyslexic. Competent coffee vape. Daz is vaping on a Thelema Solo with the lethal RTA. Jake's on his DNA 75C Eclipse RTA and his vanilla bourbon tobacco. That is an outstanding liquid. He gave me the recipe, and I think I've probably mixed well over 2 liters of that stuff since he gave me that recipe. That was my all-day vape for such a long time. And there's so many concentrates in it, but it's so good. The OG Panda in the Pulse AIO and Boule Bolu from Rough. See, this is what I like. There's a couple of £100 worth of Panda bridging, £100 Pulse. I love the fact that people are putting the high-end bridges and they're working well in a Pulse AO, which is under 100. I think I saw one for like 65, 70 quid the other day. So that always makes me laugh. Was offering these guys here. This guy here was offering to send me $500, but needed. Fuck me, the chat's dropped again. Needed my Cash App or PayPal. Someone done something similar to me through Tribal Buddhas. A couple of months ago, I had a message saying, "Oh, can you lend me $500?" And I was like, "Mate, is everything all right?" And I was like, "I don't have the money." I thought, because Buddha will never ask you for anything. He will send you everything, but will never ask for anything in return. And I was like, "Mate, don't have the cash." And he was like, "Well, send me everything you've got." So I messaged him privately. I was like, "Mate, are you all right?" He was like, "What? What's going on?" Then, yeah, someone hacked his account. There's a lot of people hacking people's accounts at the moment. Even's got the Breezetone Bill, a Blottus Maximus live on Insta. Oh, okay, yeah. More area compared to the OG Blotto per the hotter. Okay, cool. So We Baby Sheemus has got the Own Boy Mango in the Type 2 on a Hexome and Own Boy Blueberry Custard in the Kennedy 21 Ruby. Fuck me. There's some good people with some good devices out there. What else we got? Oh, Birdie's going. See you later, mate. Don't forget to smash that like button. Yes, please. Hit it as hard as you can. Headbutt it. Kick it. Whatever makes it work. What else we got? Scammers are around. Mate, there's some mental scammers out there. Oh, Jake's got the vessel on the way from Rusty Ranger. Yes. Scrapwood Boro mod. I would be on that massively. I'm still waiting from Dan from Snowcat Mods to release his fucking Ravine. I've been waiting since fucking October. It's the Snowcat Boro mech. I was going to go for like a Harpy or the Immortal Miro or something like that. But I love the idea of the 3D printed version of Mech, and I love the Denali. The Denali's great, and then he's got the Steppy, which is his side by side. There's the Twin Peaks, which is the parallel box. So if any of you haven't heard of Snowcat mods, you need to go over there. Ruff's waiting for the ravine as well. I think there's a fucking huge line, and there's no way of being able to have like a notification to let you know if it comes in first, because I want to be front of you. Because knowing my luck, I'll fucking forget, and then I'll be the last in line, and I'll fucking miss the drop. Sean is vaping strawberry cheesecake, Edge e-liquid, 0 milligram, 80/20 with Hell Vape Dead Rabbit V3 RDA. Those dead rabbits are getting out there, aren't they? I still haven't, saying it again, still haven't tried any dead rabbits. I nearly got a dead rabbit, and then I ended up getting the recurve. I think it was the old dead rabbit. They end up getting the recurve in the end, and I fucking love the recurve. But I've just seen Mike's released the new recurve, so it may be worth checking that out, because my original one, I vape that continuously, and now I just use it for a weight for staggards. If I can make what's in my head, I will be a very new... Mate, Jake, jump on it, mate. We need some more Boro devices out there. And I love the fact Tony B has come out again and smashed it. Like with the Skronka. I don't know if any of you guys are out there. I got a topside dual, and I fell in love with it. And that he brought it from, obviously, where it was just a very high-end thing when you're paying up 400 quid for one, to something that's like 100 quid. And then squonking was fucking everywhere. Well, I'm hoping Tony B will be able to pull the UK out of the whole disposable pod industry. There is a place for it, don't get me wrong. There is a place for it, but there's not much innovation. Do I want to say that? A lot more opening people's eyes up to a more cost-effective version of a billet box, which, to be honest, probably a lot of people haven't heard of. If it wasn't for people like Grim, if it wasn't people like Bogan and stuff like that, that then they dive down that rabbit hole massively. And then everybody's fucking looking for billet boxes now. And then Tony B's come out with this, and then it's just blown up massively. And I love the fact of all the customizations. Yeah, I know quite a lot. There's a few of you in chat that are in the billet box hole as well. But you end up spending a fortune on bridges. But I'll hold my hands up. Out of all the ones I bought, Molan Bridge, $25.99, fucking is up there with it. Fucking is a good contender. So any of you guys that are getting into the pulse, I know I speak to a lot of people in my Discord to jump try the Molan Bridge. It is well worth the 25 quid. And if anything, since I've had it, I have stopped using my whatchamacallit. I do not use my thingy anymore. Fuck me. My Wix bridge anymore. That's still sitting behind me. I don't use the Mob Mini very much anymore. It's mainly always the Molan. I'm always going back to it. I have no idea why. But for the price, man, it's a great bit of kit. The 520 I still want to try. I still haven't had a chance to try that. I'm looking at getting that and the Pulse Vessel as well. But the problem that I'm having with them is it's the same as the vape shell. I don't know if any of you... I've got one. I've got a vape shell. Sorry, it's a bit liquidy in the sup box. That's the Boro tank in there. If you can see down the bottom there, that's the O-ring. It's the same O-ring as what they're using in the 520 and the Pulse. If you're not careful, it will fall off. Once it's in there, once it's situated in there and you've got the nut in the top, the flush nut in, it's not going to fall apart. But if you're taking it out and removing it and putting another bridge in, if there's liquid in there and you take that out and you knock that the slightest, the whole bottom drops out and there's fucking liquid everywhere. So my one bit of advice, if you're going for a device like that, build it, saturate your cotton, stick it together and then fill it up. Do not fill it up outside of the billet box because you will dump liquid fucking everywhere. And the one thing you don't want to do, I don't know if the Pulse, they've coated their chips, but if they have, or even if they have, you don't want to get liquid inside. You will just piss liquid everywhere. And it ruins the experience, really. The Cthulhu, I do like the look of the Cthulhu. The 520 is apparently better than the one it comes with, but hey, it's down. I have trouble getting good flavor out of the 520. Any suggestions? What I would do, because I've never built on it, is to make what I would do first. Oh, the Pulse chip is coated. Cheers, Tribal. So yeah, you won't have that issue, but plus you don't want to fucking dump liquid all over it because it's just a fucking pain in the ass. What I would do, thin those cottons out. You might have stuffed way too much cotton in there. Yeah, you may have stuffed way too much cotton in the liquid ports. You may be running it way too high. Yeah. So what? Yeah, as Ruff was saying. Yeah, what coils are you running in there? No, fucking. I'm asking Ruff, what coils are you running in there? Sorry, I got a bit confused there. We'll try and help you out. Mike's running one of my Boro Aliens. Just for people that obviously don't know if I do Boro Aliens, my Boro Aliens are not the usual 0.7 MTLs. All my Boros are in between 0.48 and 0.51, 0.52, the highest. Only because I feel that you get a better vape. I will only sell coils that I use, if that makes sense. So I can make juggernauts. I won't be making juggernauts. If anyone asks me for one, I won't make it because I personally feel they're not a good vape. So yeah, I will only make things that I vape, and I personally feel that around a 0.5 is the best you're going to get out of a Boro device. Like I've got a 0.5 in the Ether Bridge. It would help if I fucking add this right. Get a nice little crackle to it. 27 watts. You can run it at 25 watts. It's a shame the liquid tastes so rank because it makes it taste even worse because it brings out all the flavors. Yeah. 0.49 in this 520 with a 0.2 airflow pin, 30 watts. You can, I could do a 0.7. I didn't like it. And you would be running 17, 18 watts. But I feel lifting that wattage, dropping the ohms or resistance, however you want to call it, brings it more of into a nice, more fuller. Because a lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people like me, if you're vaping something, just say like the Ether. So even that's got more smoke. I don't have anything that doesn't. When you don't have a good dense smoke, even if it's a little amount, not having the denseness takes away the enjoyment and the feel and the flavor from the device. I know a lot of people say, yeah, 0.7, you get a little bit of smoke, but it's more flavor. I can understand that. Yeah, Juggernaut's the worst cause known to man. Yeah, exactly. But this is just my personal opinion. I feel just getting that little bit more vapor production, more denser clouds, and an uptake in flavor, it's more enjoyable to vape for me. And I've got it in. That's running with an MTL pin. I've got it in the Ether with the 2. That's the 3 millimeter pin. I had it on the 2.5 and I loved it, but I wanted to try it on the 3, and I think I might go back to the 2.5. Got that I got it in the Mob Mini. That's a great little device. The Vape Shell, that's got the Boro Aliens in it as well. So I'm really enjoying them. They're a bit of a bastard to make, but I in the long run, it's great. So what we got? What we got in chat? That's the Kellogg effect, Josh. Snap, crackle, and pop. I have the cubics on the sup box. I love the sup box. If any of you if you've got a Pulse and you want something a little bit different, I know you can get them from Pro Vapes. You'll be able to get them from loads of places. Sup boxes, they're great. The airflow's a bit different. a bit more finicky to use. But these cages, I don't know if you can see, these cages, you can get different colors. You can take this out and put a 21-700 in it, or take the whole thing off. Hopefully this doesn't dump fucking liquid on me. But what you can do, in the package, it comes with a side-by-side, and you can it's like a little stand you put on that, and then it's got a 510 connection, and you can run it. You got your little button there, screen at the bottom. You can run it in a little side-by-side. You can get different cages for these as well. I've got one that's got like lots of little holes in it, because these just unscrew. So you can get different cages of these. So you can get DNA versions. Yeah, you can. This is a DNA 70. Yeah. They're a great little device for a different airflow, more robust. Because obviously with the Pulse, they're actually more robust than the billet box. But these, you got a nice big cage around it, so you're less likely to fucking smash the cage, smash the Boro. But yeah, it's got 2 little buttons on the bottom. So if any of you fancy some changing it up, I have the DNA 60. Yeah, because this came from Clown. Yeah, I got that wrong. Because yeah, you do know, because this is yours. But yeah, you can get them in blues. I think I've got a blue cage, a yellow cage, a red cage. So yeah, if any of you are starting to get down that whole Boro billet rabbit hole style shit, head over and get yourself a little sup box, even for going out and about. Ruff's only used a 520 wide open with a 3.5mm pin, mainly to go tighter, and a higher ohm coil. Been using a 3 ohm. Well, my personal opinion is that's a bit low. Higher up that ohmage, go to a 0.5, and you should yeah, it should be better for you, but that's just my opinion. You could even go even higher and go to a 0.7, or in between 0.5 to 0.7. Yeah, the Pulse is a better starter option now, yeah. Because I would say with this sup box, if you over crank it, you're going to get shorts. So you need to find that sweet spot. And but once you get it, I've only ever had issues. There's issues with it once or twice, but once I figured out what I was doing, no issues with it. So I had that going when the last 3 weeks before my wife gave birth. That's all I used, and I used it at the hospital and everything, and I had no issues with it, no issues at all. Your flavour gets loads better with smaller pins. Yeah, I'm sort of flitting, but I used to be a 3mm pin all day long, but now I'm feeling 2.5 has is more nicer for me, because it's more of a restricted direct lung. A very restricted direct lung going onto the mouth to lung, but not quite mouth to lung, because I can't fucking vape mouth to lung. I'm not overly keen on it, to be honest with you. But yeah, 0.3 ohm rough. It is a bit low. That's only in my opinion. But there's loads of people in chat. Jay, you got Tribal, you got fucking Jake, everybody. Ask about, see what sorts you out perfect. But I would say go between 0.48, 0.52, and whack that 27 watts, 2.5 pin, or you can go for free, and you'll be laughing. But that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, as per usual, we're back on Boro devices. I used to be a massive direct lung area as fuck vapor, high wattage, as low ohms as safely possible. But that's even changed, because I used to always smash out the old series Tree of Life with a pair of my quad core stagger fuse caps, which I don't sell. I just make them for my series box, and that is a rowdy fucking hot, powerful vape. And that was my morning. I'd get up at 4:30 in the morning, have a coffee, and vape on that, and be loving it. Where now I'm on little Boros, Abysses, billet boxes, sup boxes, and all that jazz. Looking around, and what I would, if any of you are looking for an old RDTA that's a bastard to build, well, no, sorry, a bastard to wick, but and a bastard to fill, but a great vape, go to Unicorn and get yourself a Unicorn Alien. These are horrible to fill because the fill ports. Let's see if I can do this without dumping liquid everywhere. And my 510s come loose again. Yeah, it's a bastard because to get into it, you have to take out the 510 pin and everything drops out. Is you build on top and see that little hole on this little hole, other side, this little hole, that's your fill port. It's only got a little tiny, I think that's a 3 mil. Yeah, but it's got top and bottom airflow. So you got your airflow pin there, and this here is airflow. So you can, it's fucking so juicy. But yeah, you got airflow there as well. But I've got to be honest, after struggling to build it, I know it's ugly. I know it's ugly, Jay, but fuck me, it's so nice. Once you get it down and you got it built and you got it wicked and you got it filled, you'll be laughing. I really enjoy it. My only issue with it is I really want them to do a larger liquid capacity because you are filling it up quite a lot. But I put that like on the Odin 250 if I'm sitting here, and I just get outstanding flavour, a great vape, no issues with it until you need to start filling it. But when you wick it, it's got the smallest where the wick ports are here. They're the smallest little holes. They're probably like this, and you've got to be able to poke your cotton right in so they come out. You ain't going to be able to see it. Yeah, you can see a little bit there. It's poking out to pick up the wicks, but that's nice. It's got a load of like weird alien font on the bottom. That's the only issue. It's yeah, I can understand a lot of people are, oh, fuck that. But if you like a bit of tinkering, and if you're a little, I'm ugly and been married 25 years. What's your point? But if you want something a little bit finicky that you need to work for, and you don't mind spending time, that fill port's okay if you've got something like that, but you have to proper go at an angle. Oh shit! I just poured liquid over my laptop, and make sure you don't get no air pockets in the actual fill port because it's not the width of it; it sort of tapers in. So it is a bit of a bastard. But if you're looking for it, I think I picked it up for about £11, 11 or £12, because I think it's about 5 or 6 years old. Well worth giving it a go. Gonna have to mess with it a little. Move. I get frustrated and get rough. Do not give up. Do not give up. What I would suggest if you get frustrated easily, what I do is I pick something really fucking simple to build, say like a drop 1.5 or the original drop, or like a passage or something with an easy build there. Get an old set of coils, build it, glow it, wick it, have a puff, put it down, and then go back to it. Because that's what I do. If I'm getting frustrated, I then move to something really simple and get that sort of like get perked up a little bit and then move back to it. I do the same with building. If I'm struggling on a build, I stop what I'm doing and then I go build something simple, have a mooch around the house, build another set of sims, build fused captains, just a little amount, enough for 2 coils. Build it, wrap it, put it in an RDA, have a vape, and then you're all happy, clappy, and then go back to it. It's just trying to break, because when you get too frustrated, you ain't going to be able to do it because you get too fucking worked up on it. So, mate, give it some time. Make sure you haven't got anything planned and you're not rushing. I always say to the wife, if I need to rebuild something, right, I'm busy for a half hour to an hour. I'm just going to go into the garage. I'm just going to build some. I've just got to build some stuff. She's like, okay, and I'll go out, and I know I've got all the time, and I just sit there and I build. And I guarantee you'd only be sitting there 15, 20 minutes max, and you'll nail it. I did that with CEO and Cubic, so I'm sure I'll go back one day. Yeah, I've had like prime example, Nightmare 25. I bought that when it was fucking everybody was going on fucking Nightmare 25, best RDA out there. I think it was only out like a couple of weeks, so I hunted, managed to get one from Suicide Mods. Got it straight from them, Built it, fucking hated it. Hated building it, hated vaping it, got no flavour off it. It went straight back in the box and it went in the garage. It sat there for well over a year. Well over a year. And it was only recently when the Denali turned up. I was somewhere talking to someone. I was like, I don't know what to put on top. And then everyone was like, Nightmare 25. And I was like, I really don't want to build that thing. Took it back out. And then I just took a really good look at it and thought, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Realized that positioning was wrong. There's a hell of a lot of prepping, as in coil placement was wrong. Look at where the airflow is and realize that it's not just, if you take the passage, you just whack them in, cut them, whack the other side in, cut them, hold them together, screw them down. You pretty much, it is so simple to build. The drop, fucking drop them in. Okay, that's right. Lift it, cut them, you're good to go. You have to work for it a little bit. Once you get it, you're sorted. So I sat here for 15 minutes, proper fiddling with it, proper playing around with it, making sure it was perfect, wicked it, fucking fell in love with it. Yeah, it is a bit too airy for me at the moment, so I had to turn it right down, turn the airflow. So I'm over less than half open and fell in love with it instantly. I was like, why the fuck have I not took it out any sooner? Now I'm looking at getting another one, and I want to get the iced out one. I think that might look quite nice. But yeah, it may mean just walking away then. Don't like it, walk away, then come back. For a builder, that is an insult to the craft. It is, yeah. But it's just an example of how easy things can be. Like, a lot of these decks are so fucking easy to build. So easy. But then you get stuff like the Nightmare and even the OG Recoil. You need to actually sit back and have a look at what you're building on. You got to take into consideration the airflow positioning. So where the airflow is coming out and where it's going to hit your coil, you need to place your coil in a good position. You also got to look at the diameter of your coil compared to the size of the chamber. You don't want to stick a fucking massive ass like 3 3mm diameter in like a 22-inch deck. You're not going to do it. But I know back in the day, I tried it. I tried to get two 3mm juggernauts in the original Blotto because I thought I could. But then you learn that you need to sit back and have a look, and rather than just diving into it, which is fun to do anyway. Just getting a new RDA, new RTA, a new bit of kit. You just want to play about, and I think Jay can probably agree with me on it. Where being a coil builder helps because you've got lots of coils. So, like, even behind me now, I can just lean over here and probably grabbing handfuls of coils, which are just sitting about. Where if you're buying coil, do you still need to try the Recoil? Oh, mate, I'd love to try the Recoil Rebel. I keep meaning to get one, but I haven't been able to. Yes, just to be able to say, fuck it, I'm going to try 26 alien in this 3mm. Oh, that don't work. Fucking throw them. Try a 2.5. Oh, that's a bit better. Do you know what? Let's drop down gauges. Let's go to like a 28 alien. It's like I had it with the OG Recoil. I was sticking 26 aliens, 6 wraps. In that corner, you're not going to get any fucking cotton in there. You end up fucking stabbing it in, and it's just all bent and shit. So then I downed, well, it's upped the gauges, so down the wire mass and went to 28, and it perfectly gets you just enough for each side to get a good amount of coil, got a good amount of cotton in there. There's enough room in that chamber. You get the airflow hitting that coil perfectly, and it just brought the whole fucking RDA to life. So yeah, how much did I miss? Quite a bit, because we're an hour and 20. We're going to be ending in about 10 minutes. But thank you for dropping in, Dave. Yeah, so it's, if you're struggling and you're not getting the results, first thing I would do is take it apart and have a good look at it. If you're really struggling, ask someone, or even fucking go on YouTube. Like, I learned to build through YouTube. They're the ones who taught me how to build. Yeah, so get on YouTube, have a look how people are building. But what I would suggest, and I know people are going to hate me for saying this, and let me have a puff first, is if it's an RDA you're looking to build, if there is a coil builder that's doing a review on it or doing a build stream on it, I would personally go check them out first. So, for instance, I know daily now, Breezetones has been doing build streams of, well, for me, it's early morning, like 4 a.m. So I'm going to going back to some Blue Buddha Lubriderm for a little bit. Yeah, I would check out a coil builder if they do reviews, only because they understand, obviously, how coils are made and they understand how they work, and then they'll understand how it should work with certain devices. So that's what I would search out first. If not, to be honest, Grim Green's a good builder. He can, even though he has, if you've got OCD, some things are a bit wonky, but the principles are the same. Head over to Bogan. I know he's been sticking coils in RDAs and that for donkey's years as well. Have a look at his videos and just see how they're doing, or just watch all of them. If anyone's got any build guides on them, and just see a lot of people, you'll find they'll be doing certain things the same way. So that's done right down. They'll do everything. They're doing it the same way. So it might be they're cutting their legs. 3 out of 4 are cutting them at 4mm rather than 5. Well, likely is the 4mm is probably going to be the one that's the better vape. So that's what I mean with stuff like that. Or they're placing it because you've got to hit the bottom part of the coil so it gets underneath for the airflow placement. So it's worth just having a look around. If not, ask someone that you know has already got one or who's versed in that style of building and vaping, and they should be able to help you. Tribal learned watching Squid Dude and Own Boy Josh. I tried to watch some of them, yeah. The thing is, especially with aliens and staggers, is that everybody does it fucking differently. And you generally find, I know with me, that I watched so many videos on how to build aliens that I ended up picking bits from all different videos and just sort of mushed them all together. And that's how I build. So you could even be doing stuff like that. So the world's your oyster, mate. If you're struggling, reach out, and I know a lot of us will give you a hand if needs be. But if you're looking to join squad, I've dropped it in there. That's our Discord. There are rules. Don't be a dick. Don't be racist. We're not up for bullying. We do have Sergeant at Arms in there, which are our moderators. They're trusted people. They have full authority under me that if they suspect or if they've seen that you're being a dick, you're being racist, you're being homophobic, you're being just a general round cunt, I give them full authority to kick you out, and I will back them. The place is great fun. We have a laugh. It's full of banter. Banter's fine, but it's just you've just got to be if you've got those views, we don't want to hear it. And to be honest, you're probably not going to be welcome because you ain't going to last very long. But I know I make it sound like a bit of a dictatorship, but rules have to be put in place with stuff like that. Favorite tip was using Legos to keep core wires flat, Dave. I still use Legos 2x2s. Even though I have a flat chuck end, it's the only old school thing that I used when I started building that I still use. I just use 2 right at the chuck end. I don't need them. I can build without them. But for me, it's just sort of like safety net. It's like, your old comfort blanket when you was a kid that you never wanted to get rid of, but you didn't need. It's like that for me, the 2 bits of Lego. I know Duchess used paper clips. He sticks paper. I don't know if he still does, but he used to use paper clips. You got other people that use a bit of ribbon wire to keep them static. Jay uses core clamps. I don't know if he still uses them, but 3D printed core clamps. I know someone that used the old spring toggle things from the jacket. The old things with the old springs on them. Took them off his jacket and used them and moved them along. So, Yeah, don't think your way is stupid because if it works, it's not fucking stupid. So my aim is to get everybody. Yep, Jay still uses them, but mate, they're fucking brilliant. I use ribbon wire for keeping. So Daz is great Discord. We've only got a small group in there, and it's great. The Lego store gave me 10 pieces free. I stole mine from my nephew, so I stole 2 pieces of Lego, and they've been going for years. I was looking at originally. I wanted to get I want to call them patinas, the alien makers. They're little 3D printed, like they look like little green spongy things, but they're hard. You stick on, you can just alien over the top of them. But I think they were like $19 last time we're going back about 3 years, and then it was another like $19 to send it. So I didn't get them, but I know quite a few people still use them, or like they obviously I don't know if they're still about. Other companies have made the same thing, but I know with them is that they're only made for the coil. So as in like you'd get ones for 26 3-core 26 aliens, but you wouldn't be able to use them on like a 27 or a 4-core. So you'd have to get, if you were making 4 different types of aliens gauges, you'd have to get 4 different 4 pairs that are different. So yeah, Patinos, that was the one. But if you got them and they work, crack on. You don't need a big fucking build rig. I know I went above and beyond and built a big old setup. Yeah, I have some here, just don't use them anymore. So you don't need a big setup. Like I originally was a drill in a vice, and Jay would say little £10 swivels that you could barely see. Done the job for me. So don't feel that when you want a coil build that you have to buy the bigger and the best, because it's not always the case. Nephew's going to be finishing a build and be like, "What the fuck? I'm short 2 Legos." Yeah, no, the kid won't know that I've stolen them, so he will if I have to steal any more. But that kid, he just makes blocks. This Lubriderm is amazing. So, guys, you need to head over to Blue Buddha Vapes on Instagram. They're called Blue Buddha Tinctures. No, you nailed it. You nailed it. So, right, we're an hour and 30 minutes in. I've chatted enough. So, what I'm going to do, just run through some shit and then we're going to end it. So, thank you, Buddha, for all those liquids. They were all fucking outstanding. So, make sure you show your support to him. Go give him a like, go give him a follow. Put your hands in your pockets. You won't be disappointed and get yourself some liquids. Make sure you subscribe to KVTV _online, because if you go KVTV online, it will take you to some, I think it's an Indian funeral YouTube channel. So make sure it's _online. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell, so when the next Mixing It Up comes on, you can watch all their new recipes. I've given him an idea for a show, so hopefully they will use it for one, because it will be an interesting one. If not, make sure you follow everybody in chat on their Instagram. If they've got a YouTube channel, make sure you follow and subscribe to them as well. You can do the same to me if you want. You can like and subscribe. Got a bit of news for you guys. Next Friday, when we're back to normal at 9:30, we have a very, very special guest coming on to the vlog. Steve Legion Vapes is going to be joining me at 9:30 next Friday, where we're going to talk shit and I'm just going to have a good time. So it's very kind of him to take time out of his mornings. I know it's going to be early morning in the future for him, but I'm really looking forward to getting Legion on. I haven't had a chance to have a one-to-one chat with him properly face-to-face, so he seems like a really interesting dude, so I'm looking forward to that. Dave clamps everything to the coffee table. I used to do the same. Yeah, you can head over to my website, cloudcartel.co.uk. That's cloudcartel.co.uk. I have all the stocks on there. 28 aliens are going on tomorrow. Mike, I'm going to be using your picture in the recoil for my product picture on there. I am in the process of getting some good professional photos done by a good friend of mine So I'll be sending coils out to him for some pictures. So everything's going to get updated on there. We've still got the Teespring site on there. They got some good clothes on there, but I will be doing some other stuff that will be going on there soon. There's an advocacy page on there for UK, US, Australia, and Europe. And then there's a link at the bottom for the INNCO, which is basically a big old fucking, yeah, Legion sent him. A big old database of all tobacco harm reduction organizations around the world. So make sure you follow and fight the good fight. What else? Yeah, join my Discord. We'll have a good time on there. We always have a giggle. So I'll drop, I don't know if it's still there. There you go. Drop the link one more time for you guys. Yeah, so make sure you go and join me on there. We play about and have a good giggle. We don't have an across the pond this week because Josh is in Disney. He's out enjoying himself with his missus. I know he was in chat earlier on, but he's probably too busy riding rides at the moment and playing around with Buzz Lightyear, which I'm jealous. We've got Codename Wide in a couple of weeks, so that's a fucking great one. So make sure you come around to there. I'm here, obviously, next week. Next Sunday, I will be on the Northern Union Vape Show again. I'm going to go on there sporadically a couple of times a month because I'm a sponsor of the show, so I thought it's only fair if I come in and show my ugly mug on their show and try and play about. So apart from that, I think that's me done. So thank you again for stopping by, and thank you for all the fucking love that you guys send to me and all the orders and that. And I'm loving the fact that you guys are loving the coils. Dave, don't be sorry, mate. Fucking, you're in the future. So even you stopping in for 2 minutes or just hitting that like button means a lot to me. I'm not here for the subscribers. I'm not here for the likes. I'm here just to have fun with you guys and yeah, just to chat shit and do something a bit different. Break up that day. So make sure you're nice to each other. Don't be a dick. Make sure that you stay off those smelly cigarettes. So if you join me, grab your vape, have a puff, and we will all fuck off. And my fucking mouse don't work.